KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made-before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to 100.3 FM KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. I'm Paul, that's Drew, that's not Jack. This is the show where we talk about things from last week and we talk about things that may happen next week, and yes, it's very weak. We're the other show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen at 100.3 FM on your local dial and live stream at www.kctk.radio12345.com. But for crying out loud, how many times do I have to tell you? It's easier to use the Listen to My Radio app on your phone. Once you get the app, search for KCTK and listen to us from around the world at different radio stations. You can watch all the past adventures on YouTube at the KCTK Radio channel whenever you want. But that's not all. This program is offered as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, and anywhere you get your favorite podcast. Welcome back to the program. We took a break last week just so we can be prepared to give you the best quality when it comes to podcast hilarity. So now, in that same vein, it's my honor to introduce the Droosh. Hi, Drew.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Droosh, a.k.a. Sexy Boy, a.k.a. Bundy.
Yeah. I never, ever know what the hell he's talking about. One time I made the mistake of asking what it was, and I really wish I wouldn't have.
Regret it.
Yeah, I regret that.
I instantly regret that.
So how are you, Drew?
Oh, I've been better. I've been all right.
It sounds good.
I mean,
sounds like things have been bad and things have been good.
I honestly lately have been binge watching the Great Britain baking show.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's become a guilty pleasure. I mean, I feel like I'm sophisticated enough that I can make bread with my eyes closed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: are you doing better than Patrick Mahomes?
No, because I'm still not a millionaire.
Oh.
So, no.
Well, usually we have Jack, who is all up in your face for some reason.
He's always all up in my face.
Yeah. He was back for Christmas break. He's back to college, so we had to bring a special guest. And would you mind introducing our guest?
I will. Here he is, the man with the plan, Mr. Pack Edding.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right.
Man. Welcome
Hey,
back.
thanks for having me. This is amazing. You know, I did notice in your introduction there, it talks about joining the experiment and everything like that.
Right.
Like, what are you measuring, like, in this experiment? Is this like a
MK Ultra?
What? Yeah, it's an experiment. I feel like, in truth, I'm a mad scientist who've put together this podcast studio.
And he's been diluting all of my iced teas with acid. So it's an experiment.
But people do podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
you're listening.
We're people.
But we're doing a live streaming that you can listen to anywhere in the world on the Listen to My Radio app
if we had fans.
You also shut up. Now shut up. You also can listen to on 100.3 FM if the transmitter was on and you're around here. in this neighborhood.
Wait a minute, is the transmitter on right now?
No, because you don't hear a buzz.
So, all right, so I can cuss?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like when you see the Christmas lights and tune into this station right now.
It's the transmitter we have is like that, but it's more powerful. But not as powerful as regular other radio stations, I should say.
Honestly, now I'm kind of upset there's no transmission going on. I'm not poisoning people's minds at the moment. This is kind of crap.
We seem to have a problem with the naughty words.
Yeah.
I would naughty words.
Fuck yeah.
I just try not to use naughty words.
We tried. We tried really.
But you can't?
No. I
hard.
find that the Darush has got to be the most despicable human being on this planet.
Actually, quite
foul-mouthed.
To be honest, you were doing okay. I
Right.
stumbled a couple times.
Right. You looked worse than I did. I mean, you got drunk at one point on live air.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. So the experiment is putting it all together. It's different ways. It's a podcast. Also, you see the camera?
Yeah.
That's you right there.
there
We're
I
on camera, so we're also
on candid camera.
we're a video program
Okay.
too. I don't know if you know anything about that.
Live video?
No, it isn't live video. I haven't turned on the live on YouTube.
We get kicked off.
So you just post it on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
When you're done, and then people can watch it.
People can watch it and listen to it and have a great time.
All right, cool.
So a lot of things
have
going
thousands
on.
that watch
A
it.
lot of experimental going on.
Right.
That's
I mean,
pretty
is
cool.
there any big news from you, Pat? I mean,
Oh my gosh, yeah. We're we're going to start our own podcast.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Cool. Yeah.
Now, is this going to be more of a podcast, or are you going to do
Well,
other
I'm working-
medium?
I'm working with you, Paul.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We just talked about it.
Okay, right. Fair enough.
No, we're going to do, it's like we're going to kind of do some local stuff here and find out people that are actually making a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the community who are, I don't want to say silently, but I guess I mean making a difference without worrying about jumping up and down about it.
Yeah. It's not like an ego trip or anything
Right.
like that. It's about getting straight about their life or...
All right, I'll be the first guest. If you guys really want me to be.
Well, a lot of times making a difference is just being yourself, being authentic in
Right,
yourself,
right.
and then doing whatever you do.
Yeah, I think that it also has to do with, like, it's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's about solving a problem or something like that.
Right.
It's like, figuring out what doesn't work and making it work
Yeah.
or adding a solution to it.
What do you remember? What month it was that you last time you came to the show?
I think it was like November or something like that. Like
Because
October, November.
I got notes from that show from our
Station
station manager.
Yeah.
He basically said that you and Drew needed to get a room because you guys were nice to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we mentioned that Drew's a handsome guy, and you agreed with that.
Yeah.
I
And,
am a handsome guy.
I
I mean,
played.
he's egotistical, but sure.
Absolutely. Oh.
See, if,
Is that
looks
him?
like we have a call. Caller, you on the air? Caller 6?
Is it him?
Caller?
Caller?
Caller 6, you're on the air.
Hey, this is caller 6. Did I win a prize today?
You did.
Yes, you get to name Pat's next baby.
Oh, excellent. I think Dudley would be a good name.
Excellent.
D-U-D-L-Y.
Oh, good. Dudley. Wait a minute. That's going to be
Way
my
ahead of
future
you.
son's name.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Caller 6, do you have somebody in mind that we should put on a...
What if it's a boy?
Do you have someone we should interview for the Making the Difference podcast?
Yes, it would be me.
Okay.
How I like to eat popcorn, but I don't brag about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right.
that's
don't know.
nice.
What flavored popcorn?
Right now, I just got cinnamon.
Ugh, get him off the air.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
But normally,
that's good.
Normally I like butter.
Do you share the popcorn with your dogs? Because I do.
When they were around,
Oh, that's right. Your dogs died.
You
Both
should
of them are
totally
dead.
have caramel and the cheese one.
Yeah, and
That's
your
a good mix.
And also, your dogs are dead.
Yeah, way to bring up a dark
Thank
memory.
you.
my
Sorry
dogs are
about
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother
Just like your dad.
died.
That's
My
too bad.
uncle has died. I've got
Yeah.
a history of death around me, man.
Right.
So you don't feed your grandma or your uncle popcorn either.
That's fair.
No, not anymore.
That's fair.
Well, thanks for calling in. Please keep
Yeah.
joining us, but I hate to tell you this. Nobody cares what you have to say, caller,
I agree.
They
That's
only
why
care about the news of the
But I got a
Droosh.
question.
Yeah.
It's a new it's a new podcast.
Patcast, yeah.
Patcast. Oh, wow. I like that.
Is it
The experiment.
Is it going to be centered around like these say something good type of things, and people start going, "Oh, my wife just had a baby!" Yay! And then they go around and do. Oh, okay.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I just became a lieutenant in the army. Yay!
No.
That's it's real.
That's superficial. This is real stuff.
Real stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just thought I might say something good, but I don't need to.
Go ahead. Say something good. Just do that.
No, that was it. That somebody's wife had a baby. I don't know.
Well, that's great.
Drew's wife had a baby named Dudley.
Dudley, yes. Dudley has been born somewhere.
Okay,
we find Dudley.
well, keep listening, and please keep calling in to win big prizes.
I will. If you got commercials coming up,
You
I
know
will
it.
listen.
Okay.
Be a
You
big
can't
winner.
win if you don't play.
That's right.
All right, thanks, and thanks for calling in. Nobody cares. They only care, like I said before, about the news from the Droosh. Drew, this is your time to shine.
Yeah, it is.
Take it away.
So, as everyone knows, last weekend we had a debacle. Okay? Kansas City Chiefs came close to going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, now keep in mind this is. I mean, you can listen to this program worldwide.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people in Sicily.
We
are
were
listening to
one
it.
game away from
So
going to
could you
Super
explain
Bowl.
about the Kansas City Chiefs and why we care about them?
Well, we care because they are the hometown team of Kansas City. Okay, hometown team.
Okay.
KCTK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are we are sponsored by them also.
We are?
Yeah, you don't know about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just fair warning. Anyway, that's not basically what we're here to talk about, though. Okay.
You know, Pat was at the game.
Right, Pat was.
I was there.
Were you?
Yeah, I was there.
Was
Were
it
you
good?
colder than?
Did any Patriots fans get beaten?
No,
That's a
but
shame.
it's like the Patriots fans. It was strange because I've never been to a game where the opposing team, after they win, just kind of keep quiet and just don't look around or look at anyone. It's all
Smart.
usually like in your face, man.
Yeah.
But there was an anger there at Arrowhead, at one Arrowhead Drive, where these guys were just like looking at their shoes and stuff. Yeah, we knew this was going to happen. It's like. Yeah, we figured out. We as fans figured out your defense too.
Now we may have had the better point of view watching it from home, but could you see any of those calls that were controversial? Could you tell?
No, I couldn't tell, but I went back and if I go to a game, I go back and watch it on the NFL Network
Really?
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like to see
Yourself in the stands.
No,
Yeah.
I just like to see the hear what the announcers had to say and how the game. It's just a different perspective. And after watching it, I thought that the referees actually made the right calls on all that stuff.
Oh, well, thanks for coming. You can leave now.
It was like, I don't know.
No,
It didn't
I think-
seem as bad as it.
Yeah, it was bad. The roughing the passer was bad.
That was bad. Okay,
Okay.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
The roughing the passer call, that was bad. And then but they didn't get one on Patrick Mahomes too earlier. So
Right.
They had a no call, but then they had a call.
When they
against
actually
us.
roughed him.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what would suck is to be a New Orleans Saints fan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
Now, I think I saw you there, though. I saw it when I was watching it. You had half your face in red and half your face in gold. And you were holding a D and your girlfriend was holding defense.
Yep.
Is that right?
For defense.
Oh, my gosh.
We got another
Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Jack all up in your face, calling from the university. How are you guys doing?
Oh my God, Jack!
Jack,
what's
Wow.
going on?
Hi, Jack.
Jack,
How are you?
all about?
I'm wonderful. How are you guys?
We found someone good to take your spot here. It's Pat Ketting.
What's up, Jack?
Pat Ketting is sitting in
I've
for you.
listened to you, Jack. I've never met you.
Oh, man, it's okay. We'll meet one day. Or we never will. Who knows?
You're at the college university, huh?
He's
I am
at the big
college
school.
university.
He goes to college university. So, do you have
I like to call it janitorial school.
do you have any
I
do
didn't become a janitor.
you have any tech news?
Do I have any tech news?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Technically, Droosh is a dick.
Oh, see, we're not. I don't know if you heard that we're not on the. We're not transmitting on FM tonight.
Oh, we're
so
not.
that's why you can say naughty words, I guess.
No, I'm fine. I don't need to.
Well, you
I don't need to go any
millennials, what's like the hot app right now? What do you
Yeah.
gotta have?
What's the hot app right
The
now?
hot app.
Yep.
I don't know. Facebook's dying. I can tell you that at least.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How's it dying there, short stuff?
Because young people don't want to use it anymore.
Well, you're half right.
Hey, I got one you need to check out. It's called
What?
Candy Crush. Check it out.
I don't know.
Weird, because I like
This-
Bejeweled
I'm-
way
hey,
better.
I'm outside and it's really cold and I really gotta go.
All right, well,
Okay.
enjoy
All
yourself.
right, thanks for calling
Have
us.
fun having frostbite.
Okay, bye bye.
We'll talk to you some other time.
He's dying out
Yep.
there.
Okay, bye.
And
Bye.
bye. And
When are we ever gonna get the news? I'm dying.
Well,
I mean, there we
the
go.
news I was
There
going to
goes
say
Jack.
was...
There
So,
goes Jack. I mean, let's keep the song going a little bit.
yeah, let's keep it going. So, basically, that night we were supposed
the
to
song's
win the
still
Super
going.
Bowl. I'm so sorry. Let me just be quiet.
But no one cares about that song. They only care about the
God.
news of the Drews. Drews, take it away. You're still pissed off about the Chiefs game.
Well, yeah, we had an omen, man. The sky is supposed to turn blood red because of the super blood wolf moon
Okay.
that's in this lunar cycle, and a meteor hit it. And that's probably why we didn't end up winning the Super Bowl.
Really?
Our mojo and omen was just thrown
A
off.
meteor hit the moon and
Yeah,
made
a
it not
meteorite
red
hit the moon.
and moved it to where it wasn't red?
I guess. How nuts is that
Are you
shit?
serious?
Yeah, how nuts is that shit?
Yeah, because it didn't.
It sounds unbelievable.
It didn't look red.
Yeah, it didn't look red either.
It looked kind of blue.
Oh, no, like the Patriots.
Oh,
It looked like
no.
yeah.
Blue and silver.
So explain to me how a meteor hitting it.
Throws it off cycle or something like that. Throws off balance. I don't know how to explain it. It's just how it is. But
We got gypped on that, too.
Yeah, I think that this omen that was supposed to happen it's
Listen.
all been brought up by this meteorite that has ruined our chances to go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Did the Russ have anything to do with
What's
it?
the size relative the moon to the Earth? What's the size difference?
I couldn't tell you that.
Why is it a secret?
Oh, I don't know it.
Oh, because you don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
But
it.
it's quite a bit smaller, so a meteor could affect them.
Right.
Meteors hit the Earth all the time, right?
Right. You know it.
I'm asking.
No,
you're
meteors
the
don't
expert.
hit the Earth all the time.
Yeah, they do. Meteors hit the
Okay,
Earth,
not all the time.
but not a Ben Affleck gigantic meteor that's going to kill us. But I'm talking little ones.
Yeah, little.
Because
That's what shooting stars are, right?
yes,
Yeah,
and if
basically.
there was a big meteor that moved the moon, that's a problem.
yeah,
That's a big problem.
yeah.
What are the odds of that?
You don't have. You're not looking at anything.
do you-
you have
okay.
no paper.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't know how this is true.
This may
I'm scared
this
of it.
may mark the first time that a meteor strike has been observed during a total lunar eclipse.
When was this posted on Fox News?
I think this was like earlier this week.
And you always look at Fox News, don't you?
Oh, this isn't Fox News. This is Smithsonian.com.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh, that
It's
seems.
so-
I didn't
They're
know
not,
they
wait
were
a minute.
working.
They're not even open.
Yeah.
They're shut down.
They're still writing
They're
articles?
still writing articles,
No,
apparently.
that's bullshit.
So if the Smithsonian says it, well,
Right.
yeah.
It's about as reliable
Wow.
as the internet
Right.
saying it.
And it's all-
Exactly.
did you get it from the internet?
I did get it from the internet because you can trust anything that comes from the
But
internet.
you know what, though? That's good stuff because that explains a lot. It makes me feel better about our loss, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
Right? It's like, oh, okay.
You know what I like to say?
Fate ruined it for us.
I think it happened right when D Ford was called offside. The meteor hit.
Right.
You know, it was like, whoa.
Boom.
Well,
Because he's never offsides.
that is good stuff. So thank you for that.
The flash could be seen from Earth, though, when they hit the moon.
Really?
I
Wow,
guess.
that's amazing.
I thought
So-
I saw something right then. I was like,
Well-
no, it didn't. We didn't just.
I know that you've been going through some difficult
I've been going through
times,
some shit.
but I have some good news for you.
I'm ready.
This is where we talk about
Is
you.
this where we finally make me a gigolo for older ladies?
Let me tell you what's going on. Oscar Mayer is accepting applications for Wienermobile drivers.
Ironic that he went to
It's-
Wienermobile when I said
really?
gigolo.
It's a job you can relish. Your dream to drive the Wienermobile can actually happen, Drew. Now, can you drive good?
Oh, I could drive really good.
Now, do you have like a chauffeur's license or anything like that?
Yeah, I have one.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Do you have one? My dad always told me
no,
to get
I
one.
don't.
I have one for some reason.
A chauffeur's license?
Yes.
I can't.
Isn't that
drive
weird?
people. Yeah, I do show for people. I show for kids around.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So, as a hot dogger, you'd be able to travel across the country and represent the brand as a good
Do I get
ambassador
a whistle?
through radio and television appearances, which you're good at, Drew.
Right, absolutely.
And newspaper interviews and charity functions.
Do I get a whistle?
You get a whistle, and you'd be passing those out.
Awesome. I get to pass out wieners, whistles, and I get to take pictures.
So it's called the hot dogger position.
I love it.
And I have the address here. You can send your resume in.
How much are they paying?
Free
wieners for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you get all the wieners that you can fit in you, and then it's substantial. But so let's rehearse a little bit. Do you know this song?
Be an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Let's just hear the song here. Okay, you know the song?
Yeah.
Because I want you to audition a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
A big parade is so inspiring. Oh, I'm glad I'm not an Oscar Mayer wiener.
I don't remember that part. Do you?
That is what I
No, they never really made
This
it.
kid's really aggressive.
Oscar Mayer wiener.
Do I have to be this aggressive?
There would soon be nothing left of me. Oh,
Yeah, kids.
I love to be an
Oscar Mayer wieners are all meat.
Oh, yeah.
All good meat.
That sounds good.
Rich and complete meat protein. Mildly
You know,
seasoned.
Give me that
All the
meat.
good
I'd be all right with you talking like that if it wasn't kids singing in
Yeah.
the background.
Yeah, this is.
It's kind of disturbing.
Freddy.
Okay, you ready? 3,
2.
No wait, and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I wish I was.
Oh wait, this is the beginning of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Pat, you can join in if you want.
Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Oh, a deep wiener.
And everybody would love with me. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. And everybody have some of me.
Wow.
Get some me.
Please, just stop. Please.
Okay,
That's all I got.
And in the tradition of American Idol, we're going to judge it. Let's go to the first judge, Pat.
Yeah,
You seem pitchy, dog.
dude, it's like, just stop. Seriously, just like, don't even.
Okay.
I don't think that job's for you. And then, you know what? Here's the thing, Drew. You know, somebody very
Okay.
wise once told me it's not about weathering the storm. It's about learning how to dance in the rain.
Oh,
all right. All
Okay,
right, so basically I sing really good.
No, wait. Paula Abdul has it.
Uh-oh.
I think you did great, sweetie pie. I think you did great. I like the way you did the deeper voice. You did a character.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this just ain't for you, man.
Okay.
This just ain't for you.
Can we ask the Droosh to judge?
Droosh.
Hey, dude, you really fucking suck.
Okay. All right.
Stop.
I think that you really should
All right.
just kill
Now
yourself.
stop, Drew. That's,
I think you should kill yourself.
dude.
That seems like too much.
You know what? Here's the thing. We don't talk about that.
Okay.
You know? We're going to send you to that's like a big, epidemic. We don't talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say he goes to Hollywood. I like the way he sang about dogs and everything like that.
It was
right. So-
utterly the humiliating thing I've ever heard. It was so bad.
So Kermit's a big fan. He wants to send you on to Hollywood. So if you would like to do this, you're welcome to.
Do I get a gift card too?
You get a gift. You've won a gift card.
Okay, so
Congratulations.
how much is this gift card?
Well, there's nothing
right.
left on it, but it's
That's
been in
right.
my wallet for a long time.
Okay,
and
where's this gift card at?
It's a Visa gift card.
Oh no.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, here's the gift card for you. It's gonna be great for you.
Here it is.
But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just send the information in for you.
Okay.
Caller number 6.
Just like
And-
what we did with the Blue's Clues audition.
Yeah. Have you heard back from them yet?
No, they haven't called me back.
Huh.
They're doing that? Blue's Clues is back?
Well, we did a live audition on the show.
Really?
Yeah, and I did a great job.
He really did. He was gonna be the new Blue.
Who's Clues?
I was going to be
Blue's-
the next Steve.
Steve, yeah.
The next
Oh.
Steve.
But that's okay. We'll go ahead and take a break. Ooh, jeez.
That was really loud.
We'll go ahead and take a break. And congratulations on your new job. I don't have very many of these. I gotta work
It's
on
okay.
this.
I'm going to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. Jesus. It's going to be awesome.
So we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back with more KCTK Radio's week review with Paul and Drew with our very special guest, Pat. So we'll be right back, folks.
What's going on? It's the Droosh. And I'd like to talk to you all about barbecue. Now, everyone in Kansas City knows that when you go to Gates Barbecue, you will be yelled at. Sir, could you please get out of the fire lane, sir? Sir, what do you want? What do you need? Sir, what do you need? What do you need? So, I think that you should go to Gates Barbecue sometime.
How may I help you?
May I help you? May I help you? That's right. So, I am promoting Gates Barbecue because they are our new sponsor for KCTK. That's right, a new sponsor. And Gates is going to give us free ribs if we get as many 100 people down there in one day and just, get a gift card, whatever you can do. Help us get the free barbecue for life, okay? Me and Paul would appreciate it.
That's free barbecue for life on the Droosh at Gates.
Do it the Gates way.
Huh. Oh, hey everyone, this is Pat, and I want to talk to you a little bit about Wicked Cactus Gourmet Hot Sauce. One of our favorite things to do when we travel is to check out local food products we don't see outside of our greater Chicago area, because we live in Chicago. We've been visiting St. Louis for, over 30 years. And it's always fun to check out favorites and discover new specialties.
Oh, yeah.
Last time we were in the Show Me State, we discovered a St. Louis area company creating a special line of gourmet hot sauces.
Oh, God.
They're known as Wicked Cactus Sauce. And if you like trying different hot sauces, make it a point to check them out.
Wicked.
We were fortunate enough to try 2 of their line of hot sauces, all of which provided a solid Wicked Cactus Sauce website. They're sold there, and you can buy them there. The first we tried was called the Cobra Venom.
Cobra.
It's a great addition to stir-fried dishes. Not as dangerous as the name implies, actually. And it's a mix of Thai peppers, lime juice, coriander, and garlic. Gives Cobra Venom a moderate heat. But it adds a bit of zip to rice and rice-based meals. It's also great with Mexican dishes. The second sauce we tried is Viva La Raza. Now, it's a milder green sauce made from tamales and serranos and jalapenos, or jalapenos, as some people call them. So you try this one with tacos or on pita bread sandwiches. Also adds an interesting dimension to chicken salad. And for all those who like your hot sauces, Wicked Cactus has you covered. At their site, you'll find descriptions of all their currently available sauces, including a heat level rating of one of the 5 Show Me the Hot Sauce. Click through their site to order via PayPal. There you go.
Thank you.
That's Wicked Cactus, only in Missouri, not in Chicago. Do it
the Cactus way. We messed you up.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio.
Wasn't funny,
Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, good.
I was having a great time doing little whispering stuff. Build a wall.
Welcome back. We're having so good time being back here with Drew.
We're having a great time.
And Pat. And this is the time when we have kind of, we like to have fun. I'll be honest with you. What? I'm sorry?
Wait, what?
Like I said, we like to have a good time. We like to hang it all out. But this is a serious subject that...
Oh, boy.
Doing crystal meth.
That I need you gentlemen to see what this important issue is.
Absolutely. I am the man that sees important issues.
I hope I can find it.
Why is there a turkey on your...
Well, that's another story that we're going to do, but...
do it the turkey way.
Some of our favorite shows, like what would you say is your daughter's favorite show, Drew?
She loves Sesame Street.
Yeah.
She's a big fan.
And so you're kind of a fan of Sesame Street. You kind of feel like...
Well, it keeps my kid preoccupied, so absolutely.
So you kind of feel like, they can't do wrong. They do everything right and everything is good.
There are a couple things I have a problem with, like the whole Elmo has a girlfriend, but yet Bert and Ernie can't be gay. Like, I don't quite get that.
What?
You know, that's the thing. It's like it's not about that, Drew. Let me just tell
right,
you,
I'm sorry.
that's adult things that you're watching on children's shows that adults
But it's
make
not.
up.
It's not totally out of the norm, though. I mean, kids are growing up with gay parents, so it's not like unheard of.
Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but a good half of people feel like they heard Grover drop an F-bomb.
Absolutely, go Grover.
Have you heard this before?
No, I haven't heard anything about this.
When was this?
Yeah, what episode?
This is an episode. Let's go ahead and listen to it and see if you guys feel like that Grover dropped the F-bomb.
Okay.
Let's do that again. So
that was for real on there? Or
yeah,
is
that was
just
for
an
real.
internet thing?
Let's watch it one more time.
Oh boy, yeah, he did. He dropped it. Oh god.
So
did
I mean,
they cut that?
I don't know.
Sesame Street's not
So
live,
I'm not
is
gonna
it?
lie, he does say it.
Yeah.
and it's pretty evident that he says it.
Yeah, I mean, your thoughts on that?
I can hear him say "fucking" pretty clear.
I just heard you. I mean, we don't need to say it necessarily. But we're not on the transmitter.
That's a great fucking idea.
You just love saying that word.
But you like saying it. I mean, this is
You
an
gotta reserve
adult.
it.
This is
Right.
adult themed. I mean, what's your thoughts on Sesame Street?
I'm a
doing
big fan of Grover. He was one of my favorites. Him and Ernie growing up.
it? Yeah.
I also like Cookie
Is it because
Monster.
of his potty mouth or?
Of course, because of his potty mouth. Because he's just over there cussing. He was doing it when I was a kid. I don't know what everybody's
I
getting
thought
freaked out about.
Snuffleupagus was a real pig. You know.
You mean the furry elephant?
I don't know if children watch or listen to this show or watch it on the internet.
They
Maybe
probably
do.
do. Yeah.
But
Especially
you know,
underage
spoiler alert here, kids. You know, if you're between pre-K, third grade, you know, just cover your ears, earmuffs. But I don't know if there's a lot of adults. I kind of want to clear this up. Puppets aren't real. They're people.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's actually people's voices.
Yeah.
Holy
that-
shit.
So
You
seeing-
just dropped a bomb.
So seeing that.
Yeah, puppets are real, dude. I mean, I don't know what your problem is.
Kermit, I thought he's been real. He's been coming to all of my birthdays and stuff.
Yeah, we're real and everything like that. Fuck you.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa, Kermit said it.
Kermit.
Oh,
Wow.
Kermit,
So-
you kiss your mother with that mouth?
My mother's a pair of socks.
Okay.
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 Kermit.
So anyway,
Oh, God.
okay. So here's the question. All right. Do you think he said it? Because he's just the puppeteer just kind of messed up, or do you think we're mishearing it?
No, I think he said it.
No, he fucking said it.
See, it just comes out.
It
yeah.
was like, yeah. Was
Yeah.
he?
He may have had like maybe a drink, maybe before him. I was like, fuck it.
Well, who knows?
Why do you keep saying it?
You know,
Let's still keep it to the minimum.
I think
okay.
the puppeteer basically he's hanging out with a new group of friends, and you know they say you become like the people you associate with or whatever.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And they're a bunch of potty mouths.
Cautionary
so
tale.
he was like trying to be cool.
Yeah.
I see.
And his friends were like, I'll give you $100 if you, while you go to work on Sesame Street, say the F word with Grover.
No, it just slipped out. He didn't mean to do it. I mean, okay. So, question. I guess this is mostly for you. You have a grandbaby, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Here's some great news. You
Yeah.
ready for some news? I've got a grandson. He's a little over. He's 2 now.
Okay.
And he's awesome. But over Christmas, and I don't know if Kat's out of the bag yet, but Lauren, my daughter, is pregnant.
Yay! Okay, so you're gonna have 2 grandkids soon.
Yeah.
You got a baby. I mean, I worry about Quinn all the time. Are you gonna let these young kids watch Sesame Street more? Or
Yeah, I'm still going to let her watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've shown her, like, okay, so the other day I was watching True Detective, so my wife came into my office to have me hold the baby. Well, on the True Detective episode, they're almost beating this guy to death, so I had to, like, pause it. So she's seen worse.
Do you think she's ever going to hear that F word?
Unfortunately, I dropped the F-bomb too much in front of her, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like,
It's her
the
first
dogs,
word.
like, I trip or something like that. Her first word was mama already. She's already said mama.
Do you remember in the movie A Christmas Story when they say, "Where'd you hear that from?"
Yeah.
And the narration
Schwartz.
guy goes, I heard it from my dad every other word.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that people are going to be fine without worrying about what
I
Grover
think that
says.
they're going to get fined.
Well, what happened with it? What's the end result? People flipping out over that deal? I'm
Yeah,
sure they
people are like, what gives? It's another internet hoax.
Give it a week.
So here's another. Okay, it's up there. So here's
Give it a week, and I'm sure it'll bypass.
Here's
Guarantee it.
some news that happened. Just to get your thoughts on it. Disney World guest Chance lock him up during the Donald Trump robot speech at the Hall of Presidents. You remember the Hall of Presidents?
Yeah. I've
And
never
so-
been there, but my dad just told me about it.
I thought you've been to Disney World many
I've been to
times.
Disney World, but
But you never went in there?
We never went to I never went and saw Hall.
So
of
here's the
Presidents.
audio of it.
Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
He's not real.
He's not real.
So
Here's
a
my
robot is talking, okay?
Yeah.
And this person is yelling, lock him up the whole time.
Right.
I'm interested in your thoughts on this.
Okay, I'm all for locking that dude up,
Uh-huh.
but you're yelling at a wax figure.
Thank you. Thank you.
You, out of everyone, look like an idiot.
Right.
And not to mention the fact that now you have made a scene.
Mm-hmm.
You're now embarrassing your own family.
Right.
And now you're causing people to want to just punch you, and it's going to feed into more of, well, these people defended Trump. That's
Yes.
why they did it.
Right.
In reality, like, no, this guy's being obnoxious, and he needed to get his ass kicked.
Okay. I'm glad you have the same reaction I
Yeah.
did because, yes, lock him up, but you're yelling at a robot that's not real.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say to yourself, ugh, lock him up, and
Right.
maybe joke to your pal and maybe
Yeah, like, hey, look at
high
your wife,
five
look
each
at your
other.
wife, like, right? He should be
Yeah,
locked up.
right. And then move on with your life because it's not real.
Right.
It's not
You're
a real thing.
Yelling at a wax figure doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change anything.
The
Listen-
wall's still not gonna be. It's still gonna get brought up and all this other shit. Okay, buddy, you're not changing the world.
Let's think of some things that would be better activism than yelling at a robot. Go ahead.
Taking a deuce.
Okay. See, I was saying voting.
Oh, right. Sending out pamphlets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going door to door.
Right. Taking a deuce. I don't know.
Pat, what do you think of this person that yelled at the Trump robot at Disney World, telling him to lock it up?
Oh, they yelled at the Trump robot?
Yeah.
Oh, to lock up. Yeah. What's the robot going to do?
Right.
Okay.
The robot's a slave anyway. Okay.
What's a Trump robot doing in Disney, first of all?
The Hall of Presidents.
Oh, okay. So it's actually like a robot of Donald Trump.
Yes.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, that's like really funny.
Well, we kind of had the opinion that yes, we'd be happy with the real Trump being locked up, but yelling at a robot at a kid's place would
Not
probably not
changing anything.
Doesn't really help out too much.
Doesn't change anything.
We were thinking maybe walking door to door, donating to your favorite candidate.
Right.
You know, maybe writing a congressman.
No.
All these things would be more effective
Because in
than
my
yelling
opinion,
at a robot.
because what I was telling Paul was, he's going to get his ass kicked, and then everybody's going to be looking at, oh, these people defended Trump. These people are all for Trump.
Yeah.
They took care of this guy. In reality, like, dude, you're being obnoxious, and my kids are here. This is Disney World. Chill out, man.
And you know, robots, they don't mean nothing.
Right.
Yeah, robots are pretty cool and everything. Damn it. And, hey, you're trying to... Hey,
You mean robot dogs?
Yeah, you're trying to mess me up and everything, even though I'm a robot and all that.
You mean robot dogs?
And everything like that.
Okay, thanks.
Cool, thank you, robot
Thanks.
dog.
Thanks, fake robot guy.
Thanks, robot dog.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, we live in quite
living
a
in a
world.
really weird
we live in
world
quite a
right
world.
now.
There's a guy that ran on the Chiefs field that had a vote Trump sign. or
Really?
something like that. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, huh? Tell us.
Yeah. There's some guy that ran out on the Chiefs field, had a Trump sign on or something, like to get people to vote for Trump. He's already president, so I don't know if he's running.
Oh my God.
He's campaigning for the next one, I guess. You know.
No,
Which
I'm really confused. No, he did what?
He ran out on the Chiefs field. They had to stop play on the field of play.
When was this?
It was during the. The Chiefs were
Here,
getting
let's
ready
do
to
this
score.
right. Here is Pat Ketting with Sports Report. Live from Arrowhead Stadium.
Well, I was live at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm actually, here's the thing. We did have a fan of sorts run onto the field during the AFC Championship game against the Patriots. And the Chiefs were moving the ball, and he had like a Vote Trump sign on or something like that. And it was I'll tell you what, the security was heavy there, and there was a hell of a tackle on this guy.
Oh, really?
I love
They tackled
watching
him?
those tackles. I was like,
And it was cold, so I bet that sucked.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think Trump will win now because of this
you
new
know what?
publicity?
You never know.
This new controversy.
They did say, that was the highest watched football game since 1994.
Wow.
No kidding.
It had like a 50.
And I bet nobody liked how it
point rating
ended.
or something like that.
But no, they didn't show it on TV, the Trump guy.
They did not. I never saw that. I would have remembered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't show it.
People
they didn't
just
even talk about
people
it.
are just
No
out of their
announcer
mind.
even talked about
Like
it.
he thinks he's helping Trump. This guy yelling at a robot thinks
Yeah.
he's hurting Trump.
Yeah.
We live in a strange world.
We have an orange Oompa Loompa for president.
So the only thing I guess we need to do is take a break, and we'll be right back
Sounds good.
with more KCTK Radio with Paul and Drew and Pat, I'm so glad he's here. But we'll be back very soon.
Boxer Ben fights hard and fair, so in the ring you kids beware. He's dynamite because he knows he's got go power from Cheerios. Yes, he's got go power. There he goes. He's feeling his Cheerios, Cheerios, Cheerios.
That makes sense. Try Cheerios, the wonderful oat cereal that's shaped like a little letter O, and you'll agree. You like that delicious toasted oat flavor, and Cheerios is ready to eat. Just pour out a big bowl full, add good fresh milk, dig in, and start getting your go power. Because a Cheerios breakfast is full of vitamins, proteins, and minerals, and those are the good things you need to help build red blood, healthy bodies, and strong muscles. So enjoy your breakfasts every day with delicious Cheerios and milk, and get that good go power. Then folks will say,
He's feeling his Cheerios.
The blood crisis is not yet past. The Defense Department still needs vast supplies of blood and blood plasma. These materials, for which there are no substitutes whatsoever, are saving the lives of our wounded men in military hospitals and of civilians here at home. Every American soldier who is wounded in battle needs the equivalent of 9 pints of blood. So the continuing drain on supplies is obvious. In addition to these current demands, it's absolutely necessary that we set up a national stockpile of plasma to meet any emergency which might arise. We need such a reserve in case the Cold War should lead to an enemy attack on our shores. More than that, every disaster, fire, flood, explosion, or earthquake takes its toll. It takes so little time to give your pint of blood. Simply call your local Red Cross chapter for an appointment. The Red Cross handles the National Blood Program, which aims to supply the total blood needs of the country, civilian and military, current and reserve. Every type of blood is needed, and to meet the demand, Americans are rolling up their sleeves.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. You didn't hear a live read there because we need more sponsors, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't have enough of them.
Cheerios is a big one we got.
But right, thank you. Right, but the winner of the live read tonight is Pat.
All right.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The way that you didn't know you were on and
Do it.
You know,
the Wicked Cactus.
you did
way.
Wicked Cactus. You stuck to the copy.
Yeah, I'm glad we had the. Okay, so I'm glad we had the break, but there's still some sport news I want to talk about.
Let's hear it.
With as it relates to Kansas City Chiefs.
Here he is, Pat St. John.
So recently, I go to the Chiefs game with my girlfriend, and we sit there and we're watching. We got there a little bit early, and they have this like announcement over the big speaker on what to do in the event of an emergency. So it says if you're sitting in this section, what you want to do is either go up or down the stairs through the doorway, proceed to the outer tunnel, and then go from the stadium. Go as far away from the stadium as you can. And then it shows, okay, now if you're at club level, what you want to do, and it points like up the stairs and go out there and then go find the circular things and go down. And so we're watching it, and it's like upper level. You're either going to go up or down, all this stuff. And so my girlfriend looks at me and she goes, so basically just leave. But they spent all these graphics.
Do they do that? Do they do that in regular games?
I saw it in the past 2 games, the past 2 playoff games. Like they maybe the NFL required it or something like that. But it's like, okay,
so basically just leave.
So basically, you just want to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get out of the stadium.
Get out.
Right.
Okay.
Because people are going to get trampled no matter what.
That was it.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, for one.
Well, I know how to be safe. You just leave.
But also, I hate to tell you this, no one really cares if you're safe. They only care about the news from a Drush.
Oh, good. I've been looking forward to this all day.
So, I have a story about polyamorous vampires.
Yeah.
I don't know why this makes news, but drinking of blood, it sounds like the most disgusting thing sexually I've ever heard of. And these people have like a live-in girlfriend living in their house that donates blood for them and stuff. I'll never understand people that are like that. It's the weirdest thing.
That is so weird.
Also, why do you consider yourself a vampire and this makes news? Like, what kind of shit is this?
How do you find this news? You just put
I just put it. Honestly, it's in the news app. I just look it up. This is called The Cut, and they are talking about this. They even have it at their wedding. They had a wedding cake made of Dracula's castle. Like,
oh wow,
that's how fucking stupid this is.
Yeah,
and custom
it's like when you
made
become an adult,
armored.
you realize people are weird.
Right. It's like, come on now. And they honeymoon in Romania. It's like, okay, now you guys are just being cliche.
Oh boy.
Okay. Ooh, look at me, I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
And our live-in girlfriend also donates blood because we think we need it.
Do you think in the vampire world that's like taboo? It's like, oh my god, they're going to Romania. That's so not cool.
You want to know what's something funny? In Transylvania, they actually outlaw Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Because it makes the whole place look bad?
Exactly. And another thing was, to them, Vlad was a hero. I mean, this dude took care of Romania whenever the son of a bitch, the Ottomans were going around trying to take over stuff. He was considered a hero. Besides a monster.
Really?
Yeah. He
Really?
defended Romania.
Did Hitler do good for Germany too? I mean, what do you...
At one point, Hitler
what
was
gives?
a hero. You do know that, right? Hitler at one point almost saved the country before he went to shit.
That's the end of this podcast.
Just
no,
saying.
he was never a hero. He's a villain.
I never said he
And
was
so
a hero.
Was Vlad.
I said people considered
Vlad
them.
impaled people, and he was a bad person. He drank their blood.
Absolutely. Okay, the drinking the blood thing, that can also be speculation.
Right. And
But-
don't compare Trump with Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay? That's just too much. Now, you can compare him with Vlad if you want to.
He's definitely Vlad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's grabbing things by the pussy. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I can't talk about this stuff anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is your show. I'm
anyway,
a guest.
Vlad, I'm not saying he's a hero by any of my standards
Thank
or
you.
Hitler.
Thank you.
Other people consider them heroes.
No,
Okay?
no one does.
Right. White supremacists don't like Mein Kampf.
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah, they are wrong. You're
Okay.
absolutely right. I'm just
There's-
saying they consider that dude a hero.
There's other podcasts. Let me see.
Yeah, look at other podcasts.
There's
Some people thought Stalin was a
There's
hero.
estimated 500,000 other podcasts that are white supremacist sponsored. How about this one not be one? Okay,
It's not. We already
Okay,
told
good.
them no.
Right.
Okay?
I'm against that.
I just Googled strange news, and it's amazing the stuff that shows
The Huff
up.
Post.
Oh my gosh, it's not even that. It's like,
Oh wow.
well, that
what was that
kinda nice.
picture? That was a nice picture. Open up blouse. It's looking good. I don't know who that
Security
was.
camera catches prowling suspect licking doorbell for 3 hours. That's the headline.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
there's,
awesome.
Oklahoma woman brags about poaching on Bumble dating app.
You're gonna have to show me that website so we can go through some of this. But
it is a HuffPost.
I actually had some actually important stuff to talk about.
Let's hear it.
If you don't mind.
Because I'd rather not talk about blood anymore.
Thank you.
Good.
It is about eating.
Yeah.
And the question is, oh, dang it. Come on now.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to... Why we eat when we're not hungry.
Boredom?
It's exactly right. It's boredom. And this news story, and I guess I won't spend the time playing it all, but it is. They say the more different varieties you have of flavors, the more you want to eat.
That makes sense.
Now, here's why I want to bring this up.
That's great.
What is that?
This is more strange news. This is chief related.
Okay,
to
we'll have to do an extra podcast
All right,
on
good.
this one, but called Strange News. I bring this up because when we were watching the game, Drew came out with the biggest plate of food I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
What'd you have on that plate?
I had two meatballs. I had the meatloaf. I had chicken, some of those chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
A 2 spoonsful of potato salad.
Uh-huh. Too big, not
too big.
Yeah,
two
gigantic.
big servings of potato salad.
Okay.
I also had 2 pies,
Mm-hmm.
peanut butter and apple.
Okay.
I also had cake.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I have?
And just the pinwheels,
Italian
and,
sausage.
Yeah.
Pinwheels. I had a couple. I
Yeah.
wasn't a giant fan. I'm not a giant fan of jalapeno. So
Okay. I'm not either.
But yeah.
So
Fatty McFatter over here.
So
took care of
here's the problem. I want publicly to tell you this. And Pat, I've known you a long time, but I don't know if you remember this. I used to be skinny, but I ate like the way Drew does.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So is this like a public announcement?
Because
did you let it go?
Because I was 30 and I thought I could. Here, let's try to get the camera over to me.
Yeah, you can't.
Those of you watching on YouTube. Okay, let's try zoom out. Can you zoom further out, all the way. I'm sorry, the camera can't go back far enough to see how fat I am. That's how big I am. I weigh just a bit under 500 pounds. I'm gigantic, but I used to be skinnier than Drew.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, you got to watch it.
Okay.
I want you to look right here. Look at that. Look. See that? That's your future right there.
That's a fat dude right there.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fat dude.
With glasses,
It'll creep
gray
up on
hair.
Right.
But you'll have a beard.
Right. It'll creep up on you. So, when you're in your 30s and you have this, I don't give a crap.
The thing is, I am 30.
I know.
I know. That's
time
right there. Is my point.
Here's what's going on with you right now. If you didn't know this or not.
Right. I'm gaining weight easily.
Time's running out.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Time's running out.
Well, once I start this new job, I can get my gym membership.
There you go. Now, Pat, you've always stayed fit. You're in your 60s. How have you always stayed fit?
Do you run?
I used to run. I live an active life, Paul.
Oh.
I've never knew that about you. Never knew that.
Yeah. It's like you gotta, it's gotta be one of the to-dos on your list, dailies.
Well, I am also a very active person.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I go from one end of the room of my house to the other, and it's quite a walk.
Just get a Fitbit, man.
So, I'm quite the active guy.
Count your steps and stuff like that.
And it's usually 5 steps each day.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Wow, whether you need to or not.
Whether I need to or not.
Right. Yeah, it's real funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious when you're fat and
right.
Fat, ugly, and stupid is
right.
no way.
And I look at myself in the mirror all the time like, wow, you do look fat, ugly, and stupid.
Yeah,
well,
exactly, right?
Yeah.
What's bad about this segment is I started with giving you trouble about eating too much, but really, Paul's a fat ass. Don't be like Paul.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass sometimes, once you get it on, it's just such a pain to get it back off, I
mean, my dad, he can barely walk. And that's from just
of
him
the
not
fat
taking care.
assness?
The fat assness and the fact that he doesn't take care of himself at all. I mean,
but it's
gotta
also,
watch it out.
different people, it's like some people put on the weight a lot faster than others. And it's just one of those things that to find, we live in this, it's 13 degrees outside right now.
Right.
Okay.
So nobody wants to go out and walk.
Right.
Right?
Nobody wants to go out and run.
No.
No.
No, not in 13-degree weather. But,
No.
But it's like you...
I mean, there are people, though, that still do that shit, though.
Yeah, yeah. But
Still.
they
I don't get it.
It's called
Good for them.
Yeah. It's called frostbite.
Did you guys... Okay, so I was on this strange news kick.
Sure,
Right.
I know that the show was kind of bugging you out. a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was really bugging me out, but yeah, strange news. And this goes back to sports, so I don't know if we should do that theme or whatever.
Here it is.
And it's Chiefs, so do we need to do like da, da, da?
I can only do what I can do. You know what I mean?
Whatever you got.
Here we go with
All right.
Pat's
So-
sports news again.
It's Pat's sports.
You know what we should have done if we had more time?
Strange news.
No, we should have said, would Gunther Cunningham think about the Chiefs?
Bro, yeah.
Did you guys hear about the guy that the Chiefs player was trying to find? And he lives in his truck.
Yeah.
And he also tried to have a warrant out for his arrest.
Yeah, poor guy. All right, American football fans abuse this English woman with the same name as the linebacker. D. Ford from Kent has the same name as the Kansas City Chiefs linebacker who gave away a penalty after being caught offside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this English woman with the same name, she is getting all of these tweets from angry Chiefs fans.
That's hilarious.
And she woke up to hundreds of Twitter notifications on Monday morning with all these Chiefs fans blaming her for ruining their year. And so this she's a 47-year-old dog lover who's asleep at the time and was just surprised
she
with
live?
all these accusations. She's in England. So she quickly discovered that D. Ford was a Chiefs linebacker and gave away the penalty for lining up offsides during a critical late play in the AFC Championship game. That's when they intercepted the ball and would have iced it and gone to the Super Bowl. So the penalty was overturned with an interception. And all these fans, you know, and her phone was going literally nonstop. It was just buzzing all things. And she says some things were quite vicious. The things they were saying, he doesn't deserve it. So she started feeling bad for the actual, for D. Ford, the linebacker. And, you know, it's got little information. It's got, I'm not falling for your little prank, D. I'm smarter than the average Twitter user. I know you made this fake D. Ford account of some random woman from England because you couldn't face the music. I also know you won't screenshot and post this. So it was just...
Uh-oh, that's our 2-minute warning.
Yeah. Anyway.
So... That means the show's over, folks. So I hate to cut you off. I really do, but
it's great.
But let's bring that back, Pat. I mean, you plan on coming back again? I mean,
she's got a bigger following now, a bigger Twitter following.
This girl's a celeb.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to come back. Thanks for having me.
All right, we're all looking forward to
the next time you come back, St. John.
The next time you come back,
Patty St. John,
and the future podcast that we'll be hearing from you.
We're going to talk more about
or as I'd like to call it, the Patcast.
Do it the Patcast way.
All right, thanks for joining us, folks, on KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. And thank you very much, Pat.
Thank you.
Has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.